Hi friends, I'm Lisa B, and today I'm going to show you a great yoga stretch that you can do before bed. It's super calming. It will help you decompress from the day and prepare you for a beautiful night's sleep. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. I like sitting up on a block, having my hips elevated. Try it if you want. Shut your eyes. Have your palms facing up, resting by your knees. Imagine a string on the crown of your head pulling you up, sitting up nice and tall. Let's bring our intention inward, focusing on our breath. As you inhale from your belly, visualize an imaginary energy traveling up to the crown of your head and beyond. And then as you exhale, feel that energy from above touch the crown of your head, traveling down towards your belly. Deep inhale, deep exhale. One more round. And then open your eyes, and we're going to meet in a wide straddle. Don't need the block anymore. So your feet are, you're trying to have your feet reaching the corners of the mat. If that's not going to happen, or if you're a beginner, it's all good. Just bring your feet a little closer together. So again, imagine that string on the crown of your head that's lifting you up, sitting up nice and tall. Now imagine that string on your heart that's going to pull you forward as you exhale. Walk your hands out. You can flex your feet if you would like more of a challenge. Bring your gaze towards the ground. As you inhale, scoop your belly up, flatten your back. And then as you exhale, see if you could walk your hands out a little further up. Wide straddles are a great way to bring calmness to the mind and body. We store so much tension in our hips, in our psoas, in our groins. So we are releasing that in this stretch. It might be uncomfortable. That's okay. That's why we're stretching. That's why we're breathing. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale. Feel your ribs and your chest expand. And then exhale. Walk your hands out a little more. I know you can do it. I know you can find a little more relaxation in this shape. Just try. And then when you're ready, we're going to slowly walk your hands back to meet our body as we meet in double pigeon, another great hip releaser stretch. So double pigeon looks like this. Our feet are flexed. Our thighs, knees are in line with our feet here, creating this nice long line. If this is too much for you, it's all good, my friend. You're going to just stretch, straighten one leg out in front of you, but try double pigeon. So again, sit up nice and tall, flat back. Feel that string if you need another visualization cue. And then walk your hands out. Your right hip will be on fire. This is a pretty intense stretch. It feels so good. And I challenge you in this practice, and then maybe tomorrow and the next day, to choose love over fear. Oftentimes we go straight to fear. For example, now you might be telling yourself, this is so uncomfortable, I don't want to do it. But I challenge you to say, thank you for letting me stretch my hip. Thank you for letting me move my body. Thank you for letting me feel relaxation. I am working towards it. And then slowly walk your hands up. And we're going to switch legs. That's obviously easier said than done, but I am trying, and I encourage you to try it, because the more we see or choose love over fear, the much more happier and peaceful we will feel. Sit up nice and tall, long spine, and then walk your hands out. Let your head just then drop slowly towards the ground. Your left hip is saying, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank yourself too. Be grateful that you're able to move your body. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. Any thought that doesn't serve you, tell it BRB. And just come back to your breath. Just melt into the ground. And then slowly walk your hands back to meet your body as we meet in cobbler's pose or butterfly pose. The outer edges of your feet touch, sit up nice and tall. Now, if you guys have pillows by you or 2 blocks, try putting pillows underneath your legs here. It is super restorative and I have a feeling you might like it. But for now, we're just gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm pulling you forward as you exhale. Your head is heavy as it drops towards the ground. Breathe. So often we move our legs up and down in this direction. So that wide straddle we did, this pose we did, the double pigeon, it's really important how we're moving our legs in this direction and stretching it in a way that we might not normally. As you inhale, see if you could straighten your back, straighten your torso, so it's in a nice long line. And then as you exhale, see if you can release, creating more space in the shape. Slowly come up, leave your right leg as it is. Straighten your left leg for Janu Shirsasana. Pull your right or left hip back. You're pulling that left hip back, and your right foot is coming on the inside of your left thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the foot if you'd like more of a challenge. And imagine your head is a heavy bowling ball that's going to just fold forward as you walk your hands to meet your foot. You can try grabbing a hold of your foot. Or if you have a block, if you're a little more flexible, try to grab a hold of the block. In any type of forward fold, where your head is below your heart, fresh oxygenated blood rushes through your whole body, often giving us a sense of relaxation. So forward folds reduce anxiety, reduce panic. They are super calming. And then slowly make your way up, and we're going to switch sides. So whenever you're stressed throughout the day, just fold. Try doing a forward fold. This is a seated forward fold, but you could do it also standing. Pull the right hip back and fold. So repeat, wow, like I get to work on controlling my anxiety. I am not my anxiety. I am not my fear. I am not my panic. I am choosing love. I am choosing a forward fold. Feel your body just melting into the mat. And maybe you took a deeper variation. Maybe not. And then slowly come up. And then we're going to meet in all fours, tabletop position for some rounds of cat and cow, just to stretch out our spine. In all fours, all 10 fingers are facing forward. Our wrists are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips, or that's what we try to do. We're gonna drop our belly as we lift the heart. Exhale, round the spine, gazes in between your hands. We are stretching our neck and our spine here. Like a wave, go at your own pace. Smooth and steady breath. Really slow. You might like moving your hips side to side. Try that. Just try to go extra slow. And then have your toes touch. For child's pose, if you are a beginner, just take a wider knee stretch, and then we're gonna walk your hands forward. Let your heart just melt onto the mat. If you would like this to be a little more active, scoop your elbows up. Again, all 10 fingers are facing forward. Your wrist crease is facing forward. Your heart, your head melts on towards the mat. As you inhale, scoop your belly up. Now walk your hands out a little more. I know you can. And then exhale, feel your body melt in towards the mat, finding a nice relaxing shape. Let your heart just melt onto the mat. Now walk your hands out towards the right, but pull your left hip back for a nice left side body stretch. Eyes are shut. Your breath is slow, steady. You are in control. And then with grace, with little to no effort, you're going to slowly walk your hands towards the left. Pull the right hip back. Drop your heart towards the mat. Deep inhale, deep exhale. You are great. You are doing so good, my friend. And then we're going to roll onto our belly for an amazing shoulder stretch. I'm just going to show you it really quickly standing up because it's a little awkward to show on the mat. We're going to be laying on the mat like this and just roll onto one side of our body. We are pulling our left shoulders back because oftentimes we hunch and it feels so good to open up. So let's all start on the right side. So we're going to bend our arm, roll on towards our right side body, stack your hips. If this is too much for you, my friend, just walk your hand down. Or if you would like more of a challenge, if you are super open, see if you could grab a hold of your ankle and then lift your heart up towards the sky. This is pretty intense though, so just do whatever feels comfortable for you. In this shape, I encourage you to try telling yourself something positive. Give yourself a compliment. And then slowly roll onto the other side with little to no effort. And then stack both hips. Shut the eyes. And if you try grabbing a hold of your ankle, please do so, because in yoga we try for everything to be balanced. Breathe. And then when you had enough, roll back on towards your belly. And we're going to meet in child's pose again. But this time, have your hands in prayer like this. Open up your elbows and then drop your heart. And we're going to try having your hands gently rest on the back of our head. So you might need to wiggle around to feel this shape. But this is a really nice shoulder opener. Your forehead is on the mat. You are so much more capable than what you may tell yourself. I believe in you. You are great. I'm sending you lots of peace and infinite blessings. Take a deep inhale, deep exhale. See if you can melt your heart even deeper on the mat. I know this is intense on your shoulders, but just breathe. And then when you're ready, slowly release your hands from your head and let's just find a comfortable seated position. Just how we started. And shut your eyes. Let's just bring our intention back inward. And we're going to do a deep breathing exercise where we inhale for a count of 3, pause, hold that breath, and then we're going to exhale for a count of 4. So with our exhale a little bit longer, we are able to be more grounded in this present moment, and you should feel calmer instantly. So have your palms up towards the sky, resting on your knees, and when you're ready, slowly begin to inhale for a count of 3. Hold, exhale for a count of 4. 2 more times at your own pace. Bring your hands to your heart center. Gaze at your belly. You are great. You have nothing to worry about. You are not your anxiety. You are not your fear. You are choosing love. Open your eyes. I am sending you so much love, and I hope you have some sweet dreams. Practice that deep breathing exercise laying in bed, and you can try making your exhale even longer. Namaste, my friends.